And welcome back, everybody. We are chatting with Brian Mercier of Catholic Truth channel on YouTube. Also, you can check out his stuff at thecatholictruth.org, talking about answering common objections. And as always, it's great talking shop with you. We could do this for hours, but I plug this as answering common objections. So why don't we throw out some objections that you've encountered and take a whack at it?
Yeah, well, lately I've been hearing, and this comes from Protestants and Orthodox and pretty much, anyone who disagrees with Rome, but they call us the Roman Catholic Church. Yes or no, did the Roman Catholic Church arrest people and kill millions of people throughout history? That's the kind of comment I'll get. Yes or no, did the Roman Catholic Church burn people at the stake? So it's all about the Roman Catholic Church. And some people say, yeah, Jesus started the Catholic Church, but not the Roman Catholic Church. And so they're trying to make a distinction between, this evil Roman Catholic Church that departed from the true Church of Jesus Christ. And it's all a fallacious argument, but I hear it all the time. Even some Catholics might call themselves, well, I'm proud to be Roman Catholic. Well, that's great, but it's not called the Roman Catholic Church. It's called the Catholic Church. And if you have any doubt of that, just look up the Catechism of the Catholic Church, not the Catechism of the Roman Catholic Church, yeah, right. Catechism of the Catholic Church. There's 23 rites within the church. And the Roman rite is just one of them. So I tell them that the Catholic Church is a universal church. It's a universal church. It's not a Roman church. There's Roman Catholics. Yes, that's one rite of the church, but there's also Syrian Catholics. There's also Maronite Catholics. There's also Byzantine Catholics, so on and so on and so on. There's universally, in fact, a lot of the Eastern Catholics get offended, when people, even when Protestants say that, they're like, hello, we're here too, like there are other people other than Roman Catholics in the church. So it's not the Roman Catholic Church, it's just the Catholic Church. And I basically say there's one Catholic Church, apostolic, that goes back to the time of Christ, that is under the Pope for 2,000 years. If you're not under Peter, who alone has the keys of the kingdom, then you can't even properly be called Catholic. And that goes with Anglicans, who call themselves Catholic for no reason whatsoever, when they clearly departed from the Catholic Church. That goes for the Orthodox, who call themselves Catholic and are not. They go by Orthodox, and they are Orthodox. And that goes for really the Coptics or anybody else.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I faintly remember, I think the term Roman Catholic was used as a pejorative in England by Anglicans, and it's kind of like Catholics kind of said, yeah, okay, we're Roman Catholic, But I thought like the correct title would be the Catholic Church that is centered in Rome or something like that. Do you know anything about the prehistory of the terms or? Well,
yeah, it has been used as kind of a slur.
Yeah.
I definitely think Anglicans somehow hold themselves up as the true church and have, consider themselves Catholic as opposed to a Roman Catholic who departed from the true Church of Christ. And I would even say that most apologists online on both sides would say that that's the origin of the term. But I think the origin of the term actually goes back centuries earlier to one pope, I believe in the 1200s, if I'm not mistaken, who used the word Roman Catholic Church. And he said, if you're not in union with the Roman Catholic Church, then you're not in union with Christ and you have nothing at all. And so some Protestants try to take this out of context and say, see, you are the Roman Catholic Church. And I say, no, we're the Catholic Church. And you can, see his other writings as well. And you can see what the Catholic Church says today. But periodically, very periodically, the Catholic Church has referred to herself as the Roman Catholic Church only against certain rebels or, people who are rebelling against the church, like the Orthodox, saying that if you're not in communion with Rome, the Roman Catholic Church, if you've departed from Rome, where the authority lies, where Peter was and where his authority lies, then you're not a true Catholic. So they used it to bolster their authority. And basically we're trying to say that the authority of the Catholic Church is centered in Rome, even though it's not the Roman Catholic Church. And so I bring up this one pope who mentioned it, I think, twice in his documents. It's not even extensive. And I give the context of what he meant, and not that is the be all and end all of all popes for 2,000 years saying that it's the Roman Catholic Church. Because I tell them the Catholic Church started with Jesus and Peter, and that was long before Peter went to Rome. Peter didn't even start in Rome. He went there, and our authority derives from there because he and Paul built up the church there. They spilled their blood there, and Peter was bishop there for 25 years before passing on to 3 of his successors, including Clement, who would be the 4th pope. And, so all of the followers of Peter, all of his successors who hold the keys are still in Rome, come from Rome, and that's where the authority derives. But that doesn't mean that we're only a Roman church. We are the universal, worldwide, one true church of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so that's a great example of them from the outset kind of trying to define the argument, by calling us a certain title and then packing that title with all sorts of like anti-Catholic rhetoric. So, yeah, I love the way you diffuse that just by addressing, hold on a second, when you say that, what you really mean is the universal church.